People aren't lying when they say that Good Luck Charlie is relatable. The Duncans are your average family that go through what other families go through. Episode 19 from Season 4 is a perfect example of this. It starts with the family having breakfast, but something is different from today's breakfast. Amy cooked pancakes, and they're actually good for the first time.
These pancakes taste funny.
What do you mean?
They're good.
Hey. Oh, Mom made good pancakes.
But it turns out that the pancakes are only good because Amy paid PJ to secretly cook them.
Thanks for making the pancakes.
Meanwhile, Teddy heads to Ivy's house to help her pack for college. Once at Ivy's house, Teddy sees Ivy's parents all depressed. They're sad because Ivy is their only child and she's leaving them. Teddy meddles and gives them the idea to move to the same city that Ivy is moving to. Amy and Bob's storyline is a significant one. This is the same episode that showed a same-sex couple. Charlie is having a playdate with a friend, but this friend has 2 moms.
Taylor has 2 moms.
Nothing gets past you, Bob.
But Gabe and PJ's storyline is the one we'll be focusing on today. Gabe is in the backyard, and a banana peel lands on his head. It came from the treehouse that the Duncans have. Gabe goes and checks out who's in the treehouse. He initially sees nobody, but he then notices a poster that belongs to PJ. Gabe calls out PJ's name, and PJ reveals himself from a sleeping bag. Gabe is confused as to why PJ is sleeping in their treehouse, so PJ then reveals he lost his apartment. PJ and Emmett couldn't afford their rent anymore and were forced to leave. Gabe doesn't really care about PJ's situation and instead focuses on how they can turn the treehouse into a cool hangout place. Throughout the episode, the boys start taking things up to the treehouse. They've managed to convert the treehouse into a cool hangout area. The only complaint is that the treehouse doesn't reach the house Wi-Fi. Gabe tells PJ that they can log into Mrs. Dabney's internet. Gabe somehow knows Mrs. Dabney's Wi-Fi password, but that's not surprising at all.
There's only one problem with this place. I can't get Wi-Fi from the house.
Oh, try Mrs. Dabney's. The password is caboodle.
Oh, no, she must have changed it.
Try Gabe Duncan is evil.
Nope.
Did you use an exclamation point?
We're in.
Things are good until Bob sees an extension cable leading up the treehouse. Bob asks the boys what's going on, and PJ says he'll admit what's happening, but to not tell Mom. But Mom is coming up the treehouse, and now PJ has to tell both his parents. He tells them about getting kicked out from his apartment. Amy tells PJ he should have told them the truth, and they would have helped out. PJ says he didn't want to burden them even more since they're already putting him through cooking school. But Amy tells PJ that doesn't matter, and he can move back into the house for as long as he needs to.
And if you need help along the way, we're here for you.
Thanks. And I promise, once I graduate cooking school, I'll get a job and move out.
Son, take as long as your 2 months need.
Teddy then goes up the treehouse because she's curious why everyone is up there. But things go bad because the treehouse collapses. This time, Charlie isn't involved and she actually watches the whole thing with Toby.
Wait a minute. Nobody move. Where is the Gurgles poster?
Not only is this a great episode because the Duncan parents let PJ return home, but also because it's relatable to many teenagers. It's a common occurrence for teens to leave the nest but then return due to unforeseen circumstances. The reason PJ gives as to why he lost his apartment is also relatable. Most teenagers aren't millionaires or ballin' with money. This episode overall is remarkable. PJ lost his apartment, but there's also a plot with 2 moms. If I remember correctly, this was actually the first time Disney Channel had a lesbian couple. It wasn't just the first time for Good Luck Charlie, but it was the first time for Disney Channel as a whole. The Teddy and Ivy plot is also relatable. Ivy's parents being all depressed because their only child is heading to college. Even Ivy being happy that she's finally leaving her parents is probably relatable to a few people out there. But comment down below what you think of this episode. It has a rating of 7.1, but I think it deserves a better rating. Leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed and subscribe for more.